Want to know how to take down a tiger with your... What's the rush? Come back after you've had something to eat. Can't train on an empty stomach. What's the rush?
Scram! Your misfortune is No, this kid's the one you're after. Told you they'd come for you. It's time you finally paid the piper.
Already? It's too soon. Please, I promise, I can really do a great job.
We're supposed to collect money from a child? What the... Well, if that don't just beat all.
I have nothing to do with this child, and nothing more to tell you. Rid me of this nuisance this instant.
Are we gonna stand by and watch as this child is being treated so unfairly?
Please, Mr. Young-Soo, please let me work. I need money to see my mother one last time.
You little runt. So stubborn, aren't you? Haven't you heard? The golden pigs are swallowing humans whole. Ah, the humanity. Quite literally. And yet, this child's mother was caught trying to sell our village to the golden pigs for some gold. A crime worthy of being punished for 3 generations. But our generous Youngdom of the East exempted the child from such...
My mother only wanted to recover my papa's corpse from the gold mines. And when she entered their cave, the golden pigs gave her help. They were really kind to me as well.
How dare you utter such nonsense in a place of business? Do you want both of us to get arrested?
Why not? I'll be able to keep Mother company at Goen Plateau, instead of her suffering all alone.
How dare you? Get lost!
Please, hear me out. I wasn't lying. Honest. I just need some money.
We understand. Calm down a bit and tell us what happened. Maybe we can help you out.
Well, the Ebong told me that if I ever wanted to see my mother in prison, I need to bring him some gold. I'm not sure why, but the Ebong thinks that I still have some gold left. But the Ebong already took all the gold the Golden Pigs gave me, and I need more money if I'm ever to see my mother. But no one is willing to hire a poor kid like me.
Poor little guy. We'll do it. We're gonna get you reunited with your mother.
Really? Oh, thank you so much. I won't ever forget this.
It doesn't make any sense to make the child bring more gold to see his mother in jail. That rotten Ebong, squeezing what little he can out of a poor and defenseless child. Right, the plan. So tonight, let's sneak into the government office and reunite the child with his mother. Tell me, Traveler, where on this earth can you find a law which prevents reuniting a child with his mother? Humans can make all the laws they want, but none can deny the natural laws of the heavens.
Traveler, my mother has been in jail for some time. I'm sure she'll be quite tired. If we're gonna see her, may I bring some food for her?
Of course, don't worry. Our brave and courageous traveler...
Thanks, Traveler.
I know Maksun's cookbop is our main selling point, but I make the kimchi and makgeolli that pair perfectly. I know
This is the cookbop of Dalbol I've been serving up for 25 years. Come, grab a seat. Welcome to my tavern. This There's people waiting. Let's move it. What's the secret to my cookbop? It's just that homemade touch. Everyone...
That looks so delicious. I hope Mom feels better after eating these.
So, while I distract the constables, your job, Traveler, is to get that kid back to his mom.
Thanks so much. I'll never...
Good evening, dear constables. Serving and protecting at such a late hour. Probably works up an appetite, yeah?
Hey, what, are you deaf? I told you to bring the gold bars to me. Why are you trying to hand them over to the constables?
Oh, Master Ebon. Is this enough? Can I see my mom now?
You just wait. I'll be sure to repay you when you just wait.
Oh, my son.
Mother, are you okay?
Oh, my son. How did you end up here?
Don't speak. Eat first. You need your strength.
I feared that I wouldn't see my dear child again before I was sent off to Golden Plateau. Thanks to you, Traveler. I can speak with him for one last time before I go.
At long last, mother and child reunited. But, can you explain what the heck's going on around here? The Hyungam is trying to subjugate all the golden pigs, while the Ebong is busy trying to get actual pigs shined to a golden gleam. Seems like the entire district is caught up in some kind of pig catastrophe. And how on earth did you end up getting in prison in this mess?
When I went to the Golden Pig Cave, the Golden Pigs gave me some gold. Truth be told, my husband was making a decent sum of money trading in Moodle Village, when, one day, his ship sank to the depths of the ocean. And we found ourselves out on the streets overnight. My husband tried his best to restore our household to its former livelihood, but he ended up taking one odd job after another, and eventually ended up dabbling in some less than legal affairs. Gold mining, to be exact. For the Golden Pig Cave used to be a gold mine back in the day. However, since anyone who could get their hands on the gold could name their price, the government stepped in to prevent social unrest and banned mining it altogether. And yet, an unlicensed miner filled the ears of my husband with false hopes of guaranteed profit, saying that they'd split their earnings equally if he joined in. While he was engaged in that venture, the gold mine suddenly collapsed. Divine punishment. It was punishment decreed by the heavens. And yet, my poor husband, misguided as he was trying to make ends meet. The least I could do was to recover his corpse and bury him in his home. And so I would trek down to the gold mine daily. When one day, I suddenly bumped into the golden pigs inside the mine. No, never. It became clear that the rumors about the golden pigs were all false. The golden pigs not only helped me search for my husband's corpse, but, having pity on my plight, decided to share some of their gold with me. The gold they offered was just enough for my child and I to get by without having to starve. The sudden appearance of the golden pigs and their gold, I felt that...
Oh no, don't tell me. Did you tell other people? One can be too kind-hearted, you know.
Yes, I did. I led those without a coin to spare to see for themselves the general. One by one, those who were once poor suddenly became rich. They no longer had to suffer from painful labor. Their sudden material gains granted them much-needed leisure. And for once in their lives, they were finally content and at peace. Soon, Rumors began to spread that a simple visit to the collapsed mine would bring a blessing of gold.
Unfortunately, those kinds of rumors reach the ears of people like the E-Bong at incredible speeds. I'm pretty sure he's the one who continued spreading them.
And yet, upon reaching the mine, the Yibong found nothing there. He didn't know about the real entrance, so I thought he'd soon get... But the Yibong stayed suspicious and secretly tied a string to me to keep watch. Eventually, he found the secret entrance to the mine where the golden pigs lived. Overnight, the town was turned upside down, and many villagers were arrested.
Hey, time's up. She's scheduled to be shipped to Gowon Plateau soon.
There's not much time left. I told you everything I know. All of it is true.
The Ebong was the one who spread the rumors about the golden pigs devouring humans whole.
Government office, so keep it down. We promise we'll take a look into the matter.
Please do. The golden pigs didn't ask for anything in return. They just wanted to help us out of the goodness of their...
Ting! Time's up. It's time for you to go.
I'll be sure to bring you back from Gowon Plateau, Mother. Please, try to stay healthy until then.
Dulce, you get to the waterfall where they clean the pigs. And for you, traveler, his lordship, the Hyungan, is looking for you.
One final request, please. I have yet to find my husband's corpse. My husband only sought to keep food on our table. He even promised to bring home a valuable herb-fed pig. I'm sure his body is still somewhere in the mine.
You look as if you've seen something unpleasant. Whatever lies she spewed, do not forget she remains a criminal. Her crime is of illegally acquiring gold and spreading it around to wreak havoc upon our society. Fortunately, our clever Ibong was able to find the hidden entrance. Do you know just how much gold we found when we searched the entire village? If everyone just lazed about eating, sleeping, and shitting, do you think our country would continue to function? You should be grateful that we discovered their treason before it was too late. His Majesty has fallen ill, and chaos is spreading throughout the lands. Curse those golden pigs! Shame on them for trying to enslave the youth of this village with their gold! I know you're not some ordinary person like that Dulce fellow. Join me in this subjugation. Do a good job, and riches will no longer be a thing of your dreams. If you understand what I'm saying.
After Nanpo, Dalbo is the If you don't want to get whipped, don't try and con the Royal Delivery Service. If you don't want to get whipped, don't try and con the Royal Delivery Service. If you don't want to get whipped... After Nanpo, Dalbo is the second wealthiest place.
Ting! You're late. Do you have the slightest clue what it is? What you hold in your very hands is a mysterious pill that bears a similar scent to the rosy pigs adored by the Golden Pig King himself. We are going to lure out the Golden Pig King with that very pill. While he likely won't be fooled, this powerful scent will still be irresistible.
Now, Ebon, ain't that a little underhanded? But why rosy pigs? What do they have to do with the Golden Pig King?
Now, let's not stick our snouts in places they don't belong, Each golden pig you slaughter will award you one clean pig from this place.
These pigs? Just pigs? That's it? Come now, Ebon. Just because they're washed clean doesn't make them more valuable.
Ting! Such short-sightedness. You should try and look toward the future. Back when we first invaded the Golden Pig Cave, while that expedition ended in failure, we were able to bring back a few pigs. They shared that overpowering stench of the golden pigs who had raised them. Ting! And yet, upon slaughtering those pigs, their hides transformed into thick silk bundles spun from gold thread. Their hooves became chunks of gold, and even their bellies were stuffed with gold. So, what will happen once we kick out the golden pigs and raise their pigs in the mine? Ting! No longer shall we need dream of pigs to earn our fortune. But enough talk. Let's...
A tad late, are we? Our objective is simple. Redeem ourselves from the shame of our last expedition. Subjugate the golden pigs. Burn the pills you brought upon the censors within. Only then shall the Golden Pig King be drawn out, drunk on the fumes.
You claim that the scent from burning this pill is identical to a rosy pig, which will drive the Golden Pig King crazy. But, your lordship, what the heck is a rosy pig? Is it a pig with the rose stuck up its nose?
You ask too many questions, Dulce. No matter. You will know soon enough. These pigs live off the gold. But what if all the gold was removed from the mine? Then they'd have no choice but to start eating the poor people. Such pathetic folk. They'll... Enough! Let...
Get up now, this swine.
Do I look like a fool to you? You are the ones who butchered and ate my wife whole! Drop the blade right now, you filthy pig! Look at you playing at being human, you ignorant and lowly beast! That weapon is a tool used to slaughter beasts like you! We didn't kidnap anyone! We didn't eat anyone! We only helped those stricken with poverty, thanks to your poor governing! Retreat! All soldiers, retreat! Retreat!
Are you all right, your lordship? He may be ignorant, but he sure is powerful.
What was that about being the fools who butchered and ate his wife? Is he saying the rosy pig was his wife?
Are you falling for the words of that big, oafish pig? I didn't take you for such a fool.
That is just a pig. Reserve your sympathy for humans. Besides, it wasn't like we ran in there with swords drawn. But they wouldn't leave the mine, and we were left with no choice. Ah, there did seem to be a pig especially adored by the Golden Pig King. That favored pig sitting atop the banquet table was, by all accounts, just an ordinary pig. It did have a distinct scent, I suppose.
And then what happened? Let me guess. You kidnapped the pig.
Proudly. We called it the Rosy Pig on account of how he adored her. When the Pig King found out, he cracked wide the narrow entrance in his fury. Well, isn't it obvious what we did? For the king to have adored it so much, it was bound to bring us a fortune. The Hyungam offered it to the Yungam to wish him a long, long life, and thus the pig was feasted upon.
Ibong.
Ting! Of course, your lordship. He told me everything after I threatened to break all his wine jars and burn the reed bed. You must go to Nampo. The physiognomist said that the Golden Pig King's ashes long to dance with the tides.
Ashes dancing with the tides. How are the Pig King's ashes connected to the sea? I've a hunch that Churong, the shipyard works supervisor in Nampo, may have answers.
Ting! That old man is so picky. Torse, go deal with him, and don't even think about coming back if you fail.
You're thinking a shipyard work supervisor knows about the Golden Pig King's death? Huh. Well, this must be what they mean by you reap what you sow.
Ha! Wasn't sure if you had answers, but it seems you really do.
Do you really think the Golden Pigs are better off gone from this world?
I don't have an answer to that. The poor like them, while the rich don't. There are rumors of them eating humans alive and bribing them with gold to become their faithful servants. Huh. It's actually not a bad deal. Who wouldn't want to be a servant for a load of gold?
I suffered from a chronic illness in my youth, so I might not think clearly sometimes. Please, catch some fresh fish out in the sea. Then give it to the weary people here in the ship.
Right now? You must have a good reason.
A lot of the folk here work tirelessly night and day.
When can I stop? When can I stop working?
Less work.
I stop working and go, who are you? Who are you?
Less workers these days means more. You a new shipyard worker? You a new ship...
When did I last eat? Let's all have a...
No thanks. Thanks to you, the workers have a bit more pep in their step. But you can just tell from the lines on their faces. They can take care of a ship, but don't know jack about taking care of themselves. Can you go and pick up some basic necessities? Only keep your eyes and ears...
Ah! What are you looking for in all this hustle and bustle? Now. Ah! You! Now. I want to close shop quickly and go have a bowl of sweet dongdongju with some steamy pajeon.
Keep your eyes and ears peeled, and I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
We've done everything you've told us to. Can you tell us now? I can hear the Ebong's reproachful dehing in my head already.
I made an unexpected request, but you went out of your way to help those in need. That's something the Golden Pigs also did for a feeble old man like me. I had an accident out at sea when I was younger. Makes my head a little foggy at times, I think I mentioned. That day, a typhoon spelled tragedy for me while I was out sailing alone. Couldn't remember a single thing that had happened when I came to. There was nowhere to go, and living was getting harder by the day. Then, some kind people appeared, gave me food, a home, and cared for me. I lived in blissful ignorance until my memory returned to me, and I realized these men were miners, mining gold illegally, a path they took to escape poverty. Their lives were rugged, but they were still very kind, despite the fact that I was a stranger. A stranger who didn't even remember who he was. Yes, indeed. It was around the time when my wounds were almost fully healed in the wood-shingled Noah house that they had built for me. The ground began to shake, and the gold mine collapsed. I couldn't even repay them for their kindness. I decided that the least I could do for their poor souls was offer up a plump pig in their honor. Not long after, people started to talk about the Golden Pigs. I am not so certain myself. It could just be a coincidence. But what I do remember is that the skies mourned, and the sea fled the shores. I'd like to think the gods of heaven and earth took pity on them, erased all their bad memories, and gave them a new life. The Golden Pigs were born from the mercy of the heavens. So maybe That's why they've had merciful hearts from the start.
What are your thoughts, sir? I know for certain that the Hyungam wants them for himself.
If there's one thing I know about rich folk, it's that they never stop trying to get richer. I had a strange dream the night I first heard about the Golden Pigs. A dream where old lady Birigongnog stuck something, a deer antler or sheep horn, on a pig head and loaded it on a white horse, then offered it to the deity of Tebek in Bombawi.
The Golden Pig King's ashes long to dance with the tides. Aha! The physiognomist was right. Chorong did have the answer. What about helping the Golden Pig King regain his memory from his previous life?
The wife of a husband who died tragically in the gold mine collapse is being held as a prisoner in the Dalbol government office. I heard that the Chorong Merchant Guild have come from the east and are staying at a tavern in Moodle. Why not pay them a visit?
Huh. The Chorong Merchant Guild is here. They're quite the secretive bunch.
I heard of a mystical mirror from the workers at the shipyard. They said that the mirror shows your true reflection.
No need to worry about that. We just tell the Ebong it's the only way he'll get what he wants.
As long as you have what they want, going to them.
A visitor! So this was the good fortune signified by the morning magpie's cry. Welcome, I'm Hyunyong of the Chorong Merchant Guild. Never swayed by the wind, no matter how strong. A mind mirror. Looking for something very valuable, you should know. We value customer relationships above all else. To do business, you must prove that you can be trusted by us. There's nothing from this land that we cannot get ourselves. But perhaps you could bring something from I will trust that this is within your means. Foreigner from... It's a good start. Here's the mind mirror. Farewell then. We shall thank you for visiting... One's true best friend is money, not texts. One's true...
Next headmaster,
Youngsters, back in my day, youngsters these days have no respect for their elders. They never learned the meaning of the word, it seems.
Maybe the wife had the answer all along. You seem quite confident. Today, the wealth-bringing pig will be ours once. Be prepared to defeat the golden pig.
It must not have been a coincidence that Chorong found out about the mind mirror. I hope all ends well.
Do I look like a fool to you? You are the ones who butchered and ate my wife whole!
go back to my wife and children with this delicious pork.
Orders from above? No one is to leave. It will be safe soon.
Please, sir! We'll all die if we stay! I gotta get back to my family now!
I said no!
Kyungam, my lord! Kyungam!
Ding! What is happening? Where did the Golden Pig King disappear to?
I don't know, sir. He must have left for good. At least you reclaimed the gold mines.
The Golden Pig King is nowhere to be seen! That foolish Dorsey! Ah!
Traveler, were you the one who tempted him into such a horrific act? We only managed to recover the gold mines!
Ding! You! Forget about the plump pig we promised! You get nothing!
What's on the outside doesn't matter much. It's said that humans are no different from beasts. And beasts may even be better than humans. The Golden Pig King became a beast, but still holds deep within him a heart that thumps with humanity. So go and live well. I'm somehow relieved. He's probably happier now, wherever he is. We've gotten on the wrong side of the Hyungam, but I don't regret what we did. I'm sure that the Hyungam and Ebong are subjugating the Golden Pigs in order to strip the gold from the mines. But gold mining is prohibited throughout the nation. I mean, back in Seoul, a gold seller could basically name their price. I've seen all the notices in the bulletin board, but I haven't seen anything about lifting the ban. I'm pretty sure they're up to something. Something fishy. We should keep tabs on them.
What happens if it's discovered we were the ones who hired them once we resumed the gold mining, your lordship?
It'll be fine. Keep your mouth shut, and no one will know we've got a mine that we're illegally mining gold from. There are no witnesses alive to tell anyone of it. Never, ever talk about this again. or you'll be the next body buried in the mines.
Of course, Yungam. I will remain silent.
The Yungam of the East has sent me a letter. Since our plan of reaping infinite gold is over, he ordered us not to sell all the gold that had been collected before the collapse of the mine. He is waiting for the price of gold to rise.
The boat from Dale will be leaving soon. We should go and stop them. I will send someone who can run quickly.
Even the Chodong Merchant Guild wouldn't have an item to capture and store words. I wonder if we'll come up with such a contraption as time passes and the world changes. Anyway, I'll head up to Dale now. I think I'll be able to get some dirt on him. Don't worry, I'm good at this. I'll head to the tavern first. See you later.
We should keep an eye on Dorsey and that traveler. Find out if their actions were intentional.
Please, let my family be safe. Heaven forbid something happens.
What on earth are you so devastated about? My God, I thought the sky was falling.
My son! Oh, my son! Blue boils have appeared on his back. I stayed behind while the rest of my family left the village to find a cure. To think these blue boils were not merely rumors say that when these boils burst, the patient disappears. There's no way to know if they ascended or not.
Huh. People disappearing into thin air? Sounds like the trick of a fox with a few too many tails. I heard the chief of Talbot is a gifted healer. Have you visited him? Wouldn't he know a thing or two?
Of course I have. He cured the plague. And yet, even he couldn't heal these blue boils. There were rumors that some were cured after praying to the fox goddess. So they headed off to Yo Pass. But
I'm not sure if they made it. They came one day and took over Yo Pass. If my family ran into them before reaching the...
Hey, don't say such things. Then is everyone praying for the same reason?
Who do you think you are, interrogating these broken-hearted people about this and that? You think talking is cathartic for them? It won't do any good. You're so foxing dumb, honestly.
Huh? Big words for a little girl. And watch your language. I'm not doing any harm, and you should show some respect.
And if I don't? You gonna suffocate me with your wrinkles? If I were you, I'd shut up and do something for them.
Well, you're not wrong. But why you gotta throw a fit like that? Everyone's staring at us.
No need to fight now. No need to fight.
What's the secret to my good bop? What's the secret to my...
Pray.
I can't even remember how many I can't.
My, thank you so much. My,
You suddenly show you have a hospitable side. The transformation would impress even a Kumiho.
My word, I did as you asked, and you're still yammering on? Where's your family, huh? Why are you picking a fight with me?
Everyone, look! This man's trying to fight a child! Oh, you're so gross and smelly.
What?
What? Gross and smelly? Listen here, you know who I am? I'm Dulce of Hanji County.
Like I said, I don't care who you are. It's know-it-all dumbos like you who really tick me off. Pinning a Gumiho as the culprit for just a few boils? This is all probably thanks to that quack of a healer chief.
What? I never said Gumiho. All I said was a fox with a couple of tails. You cheeky little... We must have been enemies in our past life. What are you so riled up about? Sheesh. I'm off. Traveler,